Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with a free Dow analysis for you for the trading session dated Thursday the 28th of April. And I'm recording this video now just gone 8 in the evening New York time on Thursday the 28th. This is my main wave count for the Dow on a daily chart, and I'm expecting that we still have at least another couple of weeks, probably longer, of upwards movement before this whole trend is over. Wave 5 blue, beginning here on the daily chart, has to look like a satisfactory 5-wave structure, and so far we only have 1, 2, and still don't have an end to the third wave. The structure on the hourly chart, this piece of movement here, also requires further upwards movement to complete a satisfactory impulsive structure. So in the short and mid-term we're expecting upwards movement from the Dow. Along the way there's going to be a bigger fourth wave correction which may last a few days, probably about a week or so, and at that stage may not move into wave 1 pink price territory. At that stage we'll move the invalidation point from down here to up here. My target is at 13,072.46 points. That's where wave 5 blue will reach 0.618 the length of wave 3 blue. When we get closer to this target, if this structure wave 5 blue requires further upwards movement to complete it, I'll then calculate the next target where 5 will reach equality with 3. This main wave count expects no new all-time highs for the Dow above 14,198.1 points. It's pretty likely that this fifth wave at blue or minor degree will come to end around about the upper edge of this parallel channel that I've drawn here using Elliott's technique around this impulse for wave C black. The first trend line is drawn from the high of 1 to 3, and a parallel copy is placed on this low here of 2 blue. Eventually, when we see a full daily candle below and not touching this parallel channel, that's when we'll have our indication that primary wave 2 will be over and primary 3 to the downside will then be underway, but we're not there yet. It's still got further up to go. Taking you to the first of my 2 hourly wave counts, where the low for 2 pink down here is this point down here, and within this third wave at pink or minute degree, within wave 5 blue, we have the end to 1, 2, and still for this main wave count don't have the end to 3. This main wave count agrees with MACD. We have more extreme readings. Now we're moving towards the middle of this third wave. If this main wave count is correct, we may expect momentum to increase as we move towards the middle of this third wave. Now that wave 3 orange is underway and 2 orange is over, which was remarkably brief and shallow, a lot briefer and more shallow than I was expecting. Now it's over, we should not expect any movement beyond the start of wave 1 purple. If the second wave at purple degree corrects any lower, below 12,706.93. This short-term target is a couple of days away at 12,856.52. Wave 3 green in its entirety, beginning down here, will simply reach equality with wave 1 green. This target may be a little low, however. We may look towards 13,110.19 points, where wave 3 green will reach 1.618, the length of wave 1 green. So again, when price gets close to this target I have for this third wave to finish, if it looks like it needs further up to go, then I'll use my second higher target, 13,110.19 points. I also have an alternate hourly wave count where it's all the same to this point here, and thereafter, instead of wave 1 within wave 3, by moving the degree of labelling here up 1 degree, we may have seen the end to the third wave, which has no Fibonacci ratio to the first, but it does have the most extreme or higher reading on MACD, so this also fits. However, we would expect the fourth wave correction to probably be a little bit deeper than that. It's a remarkably brief and shallow little triangle possible in here. And we would expect MACD to get a little bit closer to the zero line for the fourth wave correction, so this piece doesn't agree with MACD. We can use Elliott's technique around this small little impulse here, draw a trend line from 1 to 3 and place a copy on 2. Hasn't quite shown us where the fourth wave ended, it was very brief and shallow, but it may show us where the fifth wave ends, at 12,982.41 points. That's where wave 3 pink in its entirety will reach equality with wave 1 pink, which we see on the daily chart. So that's my target for this last little piece upwards to end this whole structure, which is pretty close to the maximum point. We have a maximum point for upwards movement here because wave 3 green for this alternate hourly wave count is shorter than wave 1. That gives us a maximum limit to the 5th wave. Wave 5 may not be longer than 3 because 3 should not be the shortest. That maximum limit is 13,010.49 points. So it may end around about this target point, and around about that point we need to be on the lookout for a possible 4th wave correction, which, just going back to the daily chart, at that stage may not move into wave 1 pink price territory. And that 4th wave correction should show up on the daily chart lasting about a week before a final upwards wave to end this whole structure for primary wave 2. It's still got further up to go. Those corrections may continue to be briefer and shallower than usual. If my main hourly wave count is correct, we may even see a bit of an increase in momentum as it moves into the middle of this 3rd wave before the momentum starts to wane and we get towards the 4th wave correction. That's all for me today with your Dow analysis, and I hope that everyone else is having a most fabulous day.